Many Hardaway 17. EP. Y'all do your big favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. When you roll on in, whether you're here for a good time or a long time, greatly appreciate you if you could hit that thumbs up, boy. Let YouTube, let YouTube. Too much of y'all with this. We here with the fight breakdown and prediction between Subriel Matias and Jeremias Ponce. You know what I mean? Greatly appreciate everybody sliding through. Uh, we gonna go and get into it. First up on the docket, we got Subriel Matias. Subriel is 18-1 with 18 KOs, 5'8" with a 71-inch arm reach. His last victory is a victory over Petros and I just watched that fight actually. They actually had two fights, right? Subriel Matias lost one against Petros and he won one against Petros. The one he won, he had to stop Petros, right? And he's facing off against Jeremias Ponce. Jeremias Ponce is 30-0 with 20 KOs, 26 years old, and he's 5'11". His reach is not listed. You know what I mean? Jeremias is 26, and Subriel Matias' age isn't listed, right? But what we do have listed is Matias is 5'8", and Jeremiah Ponce is so Matias is at a height, and I believe he's at a reach disadvantage. Also is Subriel Matias in this fight. This is pretty much a fight. This is a banger, pretty much versus a banger. You know what I mean? I do think Subriel Matias can box as well, right? But he just doesn't. You know what I mean? He goes in there, he fights in the pocket. That's what he does. You know what I mean? Jeremiah Ponce pretty much is the same way, but there are times where Jeremiah Ponce will use just a little bit more of his will use just a little bit more of his boxing ability. Matias is a dude. He wants to come forward. He wants to come forward. He wants to bring the and he wants to deliver the hurt on his Jeremiah Ponce. A lot like Subriel Matias. He likes to come forward. I believe he uses he said I don't believe it. That nigga's Jerry here. Shout out my guy Teddy. What's good, quick. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, quick. Glad you could make it. Glad you could make it if y'all could. Whether y'all here for a good time or a long time, if y'all could, hit that thumbs up for your boy. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know review it. Let YouTube know that we talking this good boxing. I ain't gonna keep too much of y'all time. I'm gonna get right into it. Matias is Jeremiah Ponce. His style is kind of similar to Matias as well. He likes to come forward just like Matias, but he does use a little bit more of the jab and the straight. Matias, he comes in with his high guard, right, and he kind of attacks the body. He doesn't really use a whole lot of straights, and he doesn't really use a whole lot of jab. He does mix in, his straights type deal. Ponce uses his jab a little more. Who hits harder, right? Pound for pound, I will have to go maybe Matias, right? Matias has done it against more proven competition. While you look through the resume, Matias has more, recognizable names. He has a little better, tougher opposition. Ponce is the younger fighter, only being 26. So this is going to be kind of his first. This is going to be kind of his first fight, his first, big fight. This will be what you call a step-up fight for Jeremias Ponce, as to where you got Subriel Matias, who has been a headliner for titles, been in this spot before regular titles, right? But titles. This I believe will be both their first official, title shot. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to double check that. I know Matias has had uh, a regular strap, never. Yep, he's had a regular strap, never a world title. So this would be his world title bout as well. But you go down, Subriel Matias resume. You got Petros and an Asian. right? You got Malik Hawkins, as well, and I always butcher this guy's name, but you got Jukum Bayi, you know what I mean, on the Subriel Matias resume, undefeated fighter, Subriel Matias, he's old, you know what I mean? You got Maximum Dadashev, you know what I mean? So he's fought a few guys with Bodo Lopez, Subriel Matias, and this stage will be his biggest fight. Subriel Matias will kind of be a fighter, right? In this scenario, this fight is going to be a PBC fight. Jeremiah Ponce normally fights on the zone. So this will be, basically a hometown fight. A home fight. You know what I mean? Matias. Don't really think it's gonna matter much, right? But just for the record, right? Type big fight. And this fight again, I think this gonna be a brawler versus brawler. I think for reference, right? We could kind of compare it where you had two guys who like to inside fight, right? You had two guys who like to walk opponent down and break them down. You know what I mean? Was the fate in that fight over Leewood? Leewood actually did a lot better in that fight, and a lot of people, expected Leewood to do. He gave Lara a push, and Lara was up. You know what I mean, on the scorecards in that fight versus Leewood. Yo, I got 11 people in the building. Can I get all 11 y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy? I'm about to bring it on home because I really ain't gonna keep y'all in this thing too long. But y'all do your boy a favor while we here. Hit that thumbs up for your boy. You know what I mean? But up until the knockdown, right? Leewood was actually up by 2 rounds on each of the official judges. On he was up 2 rounds on 2 out of 3 of the official judges scorecard. You know what I mean? So in that fight, I had said that Lee Wood, I believe is just a little more, you know, more of a boxer than Lara, and the actual fight showed that to be true. But the actual fight also showed the actual fight also showed that Lara is probably pound for pound the harder puncher, and Lee Wood necessarily uh, I don't think Lee Wood necessarily was done at that point. I think he could have made it out of the next round, right? But the raw power of Lara is there, and I said that to say this: the raw power of Subriel Matias is there. As to where I think Jeremiah Ponce, right? He may be slightly a better natural boxer, you know what I mean, than Subriel Matias, but it's gonna be hard for me to go against that experience, right? That raw power and that toughness of Subriel Matias. Jeremiah Ponce is a tough hombre himself. You know what I mean? I almost went Jeremiah Ponce, y'all, just off, just how accurate he is with his punches, how strong he is, how the snap in his punches, right? But I think if you're going to just stand in front of Subriel Matias, at some point you're going to play into his hand, and I think eventually, right, if Ponce can win this fight. If Ponce use, his jabs, his straight control, his distance, and mix in his inside ability, I do think he can win, right? But I'm going to lean towards the experience, right, and the raw power of Subriel Matias. I think this moment is going to get to Jeremiah Ponce a little bit, and I think Subriel Matias will be able to be victorious in this fight. I'm not going to call. I'm not going to call. You know what I mean? Knockout in this fight, right? But I will call Subriel Matias victory in this fight. Y'all do your boy a favor. I got 12 people in the building. I got 8 likes. Can I get everybody in here? Hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we talking this good boxing. I ain't gonna keep y'all in this thing too long, right? I'm about to bring it on home. But I got Subriel Matias in this fight. I'm not calling knockout. I'm calling Matias victory. If I had to, if I had to put it on the line, right, I go Matias, maybe TKO, not knockout, right? I think the moment may get to the young blood or Ponce a little bit. I believe Ponce though. Like I think even if he lose to Matias, he'll be able to bounce back. Right. But I think he gonna come out here. I think early he gonna give it to Matias, right? He gonna make him respect him. But I think over the rounds and in the championship rounds, Matias having that experience on the high level, right? I think that's gonna show itself a little bit. It's gonna be a banger, right? Again, kind of like Lee Wood and Lara. If you expecting a technical brawl, if you looking for the sweet science, if you're looking for, boxing masterpieces, right, in that form, this is not the fight for you, right? But if you're looking, right, for a fight, a dog fight, you're looking for two fighters who gonna go in there, who gonna put it out on the line. You're looking for two fighters who not gonna go in there and who not gonna be, running. There ain't gonna be a whole lot of dancing, quote unquote. You know what I mean? In this fight, it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle in this joint. And when you get a fight like that, it really could go. You know what I mean? Either way, right? Last week I rolled with Lee Wood. I rolled with Lee Wood, and Lee Wood almost proved me right. But he got stopped and he got knocked out. In this fight, I almost went with Ponce, but like I didn't do, you know what I mean? In that last fight, I'm gonna go with championship. I'm gonna go with championship high level, experience, right, in this fight, and not necessarily, the athletic, the athleticism, or like the raw talent. I'm going with Subriel Matias' raw power and his high level boxing experience versus Jeremias Ponce's raw athletic ability, right? But he hadn't quite fought a fighter on his level, right? Not only on his level or the level of Subriel Matias. I think Subriel Matias has at least fought fighters of the level of Ponce, right? If not better, right? But if not better, at least around that level, which is why I'm gonna go with Subriel Matias in this fight. But I watched both guys. Right? I literally just watched both guys, and I swear, like, I almost went with Jeremias. That dude, the motherfucker, like, and he's gonna be the taller fighter. He gonna have a longer reach, right? The younger fighter, athletic dude. You know what I mean? Matias do take a lot of unnecessary shots. I saw somebody say that down there. He do take a lot of unnecessary shots. And Jeremias Matias hit hard, bro. He got snapping punches. He not even dude that load up like that. He don't look like the strongest guy in the world, but he throw with that snap. He turn his punches. He got good punch placement. Like, he know what he's doing inside of the ring. I almost went with Jeremias Ponce. I might even put a side bet on Jeremias Ponce. I think I am. You know what I mean? But in my parlay, I'm taking Subriel Matias, with the win, with his championship medal. You know what I mean? So prediction, I got Subriel Matias, TKO stoppage, not knockout, not a knockout, TKO, technical knockout, right? Because I like to separate the two on something. I got 16 people in the building. I got 13 likes. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we talk boxing. Let YouTube know where you at. Let YouTube know that you're in the building. We doing this fight breakdown and prediction. My brother do come on at 3 o'clock. I go 3 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Eastern. I go about 9 more minutes. You know what I mean? Just to get y'all to Brother Do. And I'm slide on over there to Brother Do. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna keep up too much of y'all time. Just wanted to hit y'all with that prediction. Let me say what's up to the people in the field. My bad, I had to do my prediction. What's good? Feels sliding through this thing. Feel glad you can make it. My guy Tay D. What's good, Tay D? My boy Zoomverse. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Zone. Glad you can make it. The Queen, quick. Appreciate you sliding through. Robert Singleton, what's up, man? Long time no see, brother. Where you been? Shout out my guy Ghost. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. He said justice for Carlos Adames. What happened to Carlos Adames? What's good, Seawood? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Dude, TWT in the building. What's good, dude? Appreciate you sliding through. Pugilistic said, now we talking. Matias, throwback gem of a fighter. Instinctive, trap fighting in the pocket. Cool and calm. Shout out my guy Pugilistic. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Who y'all got? Y'all got Subriel Matias or y'all got Jeremias Ponce? I got 11 people in here right now. Y'all tell me who y'all got. Y'all got Matias. Y'all got Ponce. This gonna be a banger, man. When you got two inside fights like this, these fights really hard to call, right? You got a fight where most people, like last week, right? Most people thought that Mauricio Lara would knock, Lee Wood out and win easily. He did knock him out, but it most definitely wasn't easy. You know what I mean? If that fight had went to the scorecard, Lee Wood would have won. A lot of people saw the choreography of that fight going a different way. The result of Lee Wood Lara was what people thought, right? But the choreography and the way it happened wasn't what people thought at all. You know what I mean? I think this fight is kind of crawling, is kind of, barking up the same tree. You know what I mean? You got two inside fighters. You just never really know have a fight like that really going to go down. My guy, Robert Singleton said he got Matias and 10. Appreciate you, Robert. Shout out my guy, Robert. He says competition gets better. Matias will have to appreciate the shell and guard defense more, but he's one of the most instinctive fighters in there. What's good, A17? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, A17. Glad you can make it, pimp. Got 5 said cook up. Greatly appreciate you. Greatly appreciate you. Shout out my guy 5. I'm good. Speaking of cook up, right? Shout out my guy 5 on a good cook up this morning. Shower a lot. What's good, Shower? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Queen. Glad you can make it. If y'all want, I got Subriel Matias, you know what I mean, by TKO over Jeremias Ponce. I think it's gonna be a tough fight, right? I'm gonna make a side bet on Ponce because I think that's a dude. I think they boy, win, lose, or draw. He's I've been in this joint for sure. Win, lose, or draw, right? I think Jeremias Ponce, is gonna learn from this. I do think Jeremias Ponce has a chance to win. I think I got it a closer fight than a lot of people. You know what I mean? May have it. If I had to put a percent on it, right, I'd go maybe 60-40. Subriel Matias, maybe 55-45. Where I think most people may have it like 70-30 or 80-20 or something like that. Jeremias Ponce, they do fight, they do box. They do hit hard. They do got long arms. They do don't come to play. He ain't coming to do overtime either. 30 fights, 20 knockouts. I'm going with Subriel Matias because he's sort of high level of competition. The competition of Ponce or maybe better, right? It's arguable, right? But most definitely the level of Ponce and on the bigger stage, right? Than Ponce. I'm gonna go. I missed the Danny Live soon as Ergo 154. He shoot the 160. Shout out my guy A17. I'm gonna come back a little later on. I know my boy Do finna go live. I'm gonna come back a little later on. I ain't gonna keep y'all in this thing too long. But with that being said, man, I'm finna go and get up out of here, right? I got Subriel Matias, TKO victory over Jeremias Ponce, right? If I had to put a round on it, right, I'd probably go maybe championship rounds. I go like 11 rounds, late round stoppage, right? If you're a betting person, late round stoppage, right? Subriel Matias, TKO victory over Jeremias Ponce in a close fight. I think Jeremias Ponce go come game. I think he go impress. I think he go surprise a lot of people. That young boy is something real. Wouldn't be surprised if he pulled off a win, right? But I'm going with the experience and the ring generalship of Subriel Matias and that raw power, right? Appreciate y'all folks sliding through this thing, spending the hard way 17. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how you rocking. And I'm out. Love.